You've probably heard the term pre-approval tossed around a lot in real estate, but what does it actually mean? More importantly, why is it so important when you're thinking about buying a home? I'm Dawn Morgan, and if you're planning on buying, especially in a market like Edmonton, getting pre-approved isn't just a good idea, it's a game changer. Today, I'm breaking down exactly what mortgage pre-approval is, why it matters more than ever, and how it gives you real leverage and confidence as a buyer. Let's start with the basics. What is a mortgage pre-approval? A pre-approval is when a mortgage broker or lender takes a full look at your finances, your income, your debts, your assets, your credit score, and determines exactly how much money a bank is willing to lend you to purchase a home. Unlike a pre-qualification, which is often just a basic estimate based on self-reported numbers, a pre-approval is verified and backed by real documentation. It gives you a firm number, often with an interest rate locked in for 90 to 120 days. This isn't a guess. It's what you can realistically spend. And in a fast-moving market, that certainty is gold. Now, here's why it matters so much. First, it saves you time. A lot of buyers come to me wanting to look at homes and they're excited, which is great. They don't really know what price range they should be looking in. Without a pre-approval, you could be spending hours browsing listings, even booking showings, only to find out later that those homes are completely outside of your budget. That can be discouraging and a total waste of time. But with a pre-approval in hand, we can immediately narrow down your search to homes that are a real fit, no guessing, no heartbreak, no wasted weekends. Second, and this one's big, it gives you negotiating power. Sellers want to work with serious buyers. If you write an offer without a pre-approval, the seller has no idea if you can actually get the financing. But when you come in with a pre-approval letter from a reputable mortgage broker or lender, you're showing that you've already done your homework, and the deal is far less likely to fall apart due to financing. In fact, in multiple offer situations, I've seen pre-approved buyers win even when they didn't have the highest offer because they were viewed as a safer bet. That's the kind of leverage you want. Third, it protects you from market surprises. Interest rates fluctuate, especially right now. Getting pre-approved typically means your rate is locked in for 90 to 120 days, depending on the lender. That means if rates jump next week, you're still protected at the lower rate. That can save you thousands over the life of your mortgage. And in Alberta, where affordability is still better than in places like Vancouver or Toronto, every point still matters. A small increase in rates can affect your monthly payments, your qualifying amount, and even your debt service ratios. Let's also talk about your credit score. A lot of buyers don't realize that your credit score plays a huge role in how much you're approved for and what interest rate you qualify for. A pre-approval pulls your credit and shows where you stand. If your score is strong, great. You'll likely qualify for the best rates. If it's not, you'll get advice on how to improve it before you can buy. I've had clients push their purchase by just a couple of months and come back with a better credit score, stronger financial picture, and access to way better terms. That's the kind of strategic move that pays off long term. Now, here's the part most people don't think about: your emotional well-being. Buying a home is stressful enough. You're juggling listings, showings, decisions, paperwork, and big money. Without a clear understanding of your financial limits, the process becomes overwhelming really quickly. But with a pre-approval, you know exactly what your monthly payments will look like. You know what your minimum down payment needs to be. You know what kind of homes are within reach. That clarity allows you to enjoy the process, not fear it. And look, we've all heard advice from friends, family, coworkers. Just start looking and figure out the rest later. But let me be honest with you. That's not how we win in this market. Inventory moves fast. If you find a home you love and you're not pre-approved, you can't make a serious offer, and that home, it's gone. Meanwhile, the buyers who are pre-approved are the ones writing offers, negotiating terms, and locking down keys. You don't want to be stuck watching listings disappear while you scramble to get your paperwork together. Now, you might be wondering, how do you get pre-approved? The process is actually super straightforward, especially when you work with a solid mortgage broker. I always recommend working with a broker rather than directly with your bank. Why? Because brokers have access to dozens of lenders, not just one. This means that they can shop for the best rates, terms, and products that suit your situation, not just what one bank is offering. You'll need to provide documents like your recent pay stubs, T4s or notice of assessments, bank statements, a list of debts, and proof of down payment. It's not difficult, and the whole process usually takes just a few days once everything is submitted. I work closely with a handful of amazing local mortgage brokers who specialize in helping buyers just like you. Whether you're salaried, self-employed, buying your first home, or upgrading from your current one, they'll help you get your financial ducks in a row so that when the right home hits the market, you're ready. And that's the ultimate goal, to be ready, to be confident, to move quickly when the time is right, knowing that your financing is in place, your numbers make sense, and your dream home is truly within reach. So if you've even thinking about buying in the next few months, do yourself a favor and start with a pre-approval. It costs nothing, it commits you to nothing, and it sets you up for success. And if you need a trusted referral to a great mortgage broker, I'm happy to introduce you. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you feel more confident about your next steps, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need it too. I'm Dawn Morgan, and I'll see you in the next video.